My drill sergeant said I'd never make it past week 1, but then he found out about my civilian job. I was short, wore glasses, and had spent years working as an elementary school teacher. I didn't exactly look like an infantry recruit. On my first day, Staff Sergeant Blake asked what I did before joining the Army. I'm an elementary school teacher, drill sergeant. He shook his head. You won't last a week. And honestly, I struggled. I couldn't do a pull-up. My push-ups were terrible. During ruck marches, I was constantly falling behind. Blake made sure I knew it. But around day 4, everything changed. During weapons training, one recruit named Danny completely froze. He was terrified and ready to quit. Blake was getting frustrated when I stepped in. Danny, look at me. We're going to take this one step at a time. I talked to him the same way I'd helped nervous students in my classroom. No yelling, no pressure, just simple instructions and encouragement. 20 minutes later, Danny was confidently completing the exercise. Blake had watched the entire thing. That night, he called me into his office. He asked how many students I'd managed every day. I told him around 140. He sat quietly for a moment. Then he said something I never expected. Brooks, I've been doing this for 15 years. You just accomplished in 20 minutes what sometimes takes me weeks with difficult recruits. From that day forward, Blake started sending struggling recruits to me. Someone couldn't memorize procedures, I turned them into a simple rhythm. Someone panicked under pressure, I taught them the same breathing techniques I'd used with anxious students. Someone couldn't complete a task, I broke it down into small, manageable steps. By graduation, our platoon had something unusual: 0 dropouts. At the ceremony, Blake pulled me aside. Brooks, I owe you an apology. I thought teaching kids was easy, he smiled. Turns out, managing a classroom full of children is pretty good preparation for managing a platoon full of recruits. I laughed. They're not that different, drill sergeant. He nodded. No kidding. That's when I realized something. The skills I thought made me different from everyone else were actually the reason I succeeded. Subscribe for more inspiring military stories and upcoming shorts.